a little weird. So I'm going to do an energy check-in. I have to fix my hair. My hair is raining outside, and I had to put a hood on when I went to go get my lunch. So, well, you don't need to hear all that. I hope everybody's having a good day. Today is March 3rd, 3-3. I don't know if I rely into the 3-3 portal, 1-1-1, you know. I mean, there's certain energies and stuff, and depending on your life path number, 33 is a master number. And or 3 is a number of creation, creative. So I'm a life path number 3. So maybe you've experienced things in your life that happened in the patterns of 3. Your birthday could be on the 3rd. Today could be your birthday. And if it is, happy birthday. But I hope everybody's having a great day wherever they are. So we're going to see what comes out for the collective. I'm just going to put something on right now. I'm going to put that now. And so the first thing I'm going to do is do an energy check-in to see what the current energy is for today. And it may resonate with you if you happen to be watching the replay. It may resonate with you when you're watching it live or if you're watching the replay. So I want to see what the current energy is. Energy. On the bottom is peace. Purity. Gratitude. Gratitude is very, very, very important. Being at peace is important. And peace is something that comes from within, especially right now with everything that's going on in the world, with the war. Like, honestly, as a human being, and sometimes I wonder if I'm a pacifist, but I understand the purpose of war. And that there are times when it's needed, you know, but the way things are nowadays, it seems like people think life is a video game. Like people want to live out a war as if it's a video game. But the lives that are lost in wars, they have value. They're not the same as playing a video game. Like those are just characters that are created to either kill or be killed. But people, it shouldn't be the way it is. It shouldn't be this way. Peace is priceless. Your peace is priceless. World peace is priceless. Okay, let me see. So hello to whoever's there. My name is Tan, and this is Artemis Oracle. I'm going to be doing an energy check-in, and then I'm going to be answering one yes or no question. Trying to get myself prepared for this. I hope you're having a great day. Let's see what comes out. I left my Revealing the Truths deck. Hi, Harida, how are you? I'm not doing yet. I'm not answering questions just yet. First, I'm doing an energy check-in, and I'm only going to answer later on yes or no questions. So, if the card is in the upright, it's a yes. If it's reversed, it's a no. So right now, it's an energy check-in. What is the current energy? Bounce back, resilience after setbacks, recovering quickly, determination to rise again. Can't keep me down. That's a keep on moving. I am from the US, but my family is from Puerto Rico. Bad Bunny. No filter. Okay, so some of you may have gone through something, and today may be something that's going to require you to really be flexible. because we have bounce back showing up, me versus me, self-competition, personal growth, becoming better than yesterday, my only competition, and no filter. Speaking your truth, authentic communication, raw honesty. This is how I really feel. So some of you may be at this place where you need to speak up for yourself and may even need to give yourself a bit of a pep talk. You know, sometimes it's hard, like, especially if you're the type of person that you don't like confrontation. You may be called to confront something today. You know, especially if it's something that you've probably had experienced too many times before and that you constantly had to bounce back from. But maybe getting to this point. Hi, Divya, how are you? Welcome back. So if some of you are in this place where you have to confront somebody because they're doing something to the point where it's like, okay, I'm sick of being flexible or just brushing it under the rug, not saying anything. You may be getting to the point where you want to speak your truth. You may be wanting to confront them, possibly put them in their place. But if that's what's coming up, it may be a part of you that may want to like kind of script what you want to say. You want to prepare what you want to say before you actually say it. Because remember, words are wands, but also words can be weapons. So depending on the impact you want to make on a person today, with whatever you're going to be expressing, you have to choose your words wisely, you know? But it could also be you getting out of your comfort zone and doing something or saying something that, you know, maybe, like I said, out of your comfort zone, and it's going to require you to really push through and take a leap of faith, but also not hold yourself back anymore, because sometimes we can block ourselves, you know. And this is funny because behind the mask, so, like I was saying, like somebody kept doing something, has done something where you've been having to be flexible. It could be anybody. It could be a family member making some dumb remark about your weight, or the fact that you may not be married, or you don't have kids, or you still live at home, or whatever the case may be, right? And you know, somebody, you know, you probably have been keeping a mask on to pretend like something hasn't been bothering you in any way, and pretending that you've been happy and everything, but it's getting to the point where you're like, no, I've had to bounce back too many times from this, and now I'm done. Now I feel like I have to say something, because you see the impact it's making on you, and you no longer want to be unhappy. You know, you want to speak up for yourself. Tell people how you really feel, you know. Let them know that things that they have done, things that they've probably said are unacceptable, and that you will not be tolerating it anymore. And if they don't change, you might even need to cut them off, depending on the situation. Or you may be limiting communication, limiting their access to you in some way. And this could be happening anywhere. This could be happening within your home, within your relationship, with friends, family, work, school, even everything that's going on in the world. You probably are wanting to also speak up about what's going on in the world, because it's like everything that you've seen and how many times you felt like you had to keep quiet is getting to the point you're like, you have to speak your truth. Okay. Divya, I'm not doing personal readings. I'm only answering yes or no questions. I'm sorry. That seems to be the current energy right now. But I hope everything gets better for you. The most important thing is whatever you're feeling, process it, but don't let it keep you down for too long. Our emotions teach us what makes us unhappy and what needs to change, especially if it's anything you can change on your part. Okay, let's see what else comes out. Let me see what else comes out for the energy for today. Flirt, seduce, lover, lust. Okay. Let's see how this relates to the... Hi, Hera. How are you doing? Ooh, betrayal. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. I don't like this already. Let's see what else comes out. Spirit, ignore me. You just show the message. What's the current energy for today? Current energy for today. Betrayal, breakup, divorce, infidelity. Oh. If I'm relating it back to the first reading about something that's been done too many times, and now you're feeling the need to speak up, if this is regarding a love situation, I got oh my God, let me show you these cards. Flirt, seduce, lover, lust, betrayal, breakup, divorce, infidelity, and process, journey, growth, path, experiences. So if I relate this all back to the first reading that I did, bounce back. I feel like if, like I was saying, somebody kept doing something, may have been doing something that you felt like you're feeling the need to speak up for yourself. Let me see, I don't know. Okay, I shuffled the cards because we saw the, before we saw the mask. Oh, where is that card at? Like pretending everything is okay when you're really sad. Putting up a false mask. Let me try to find that card because I shuffled. But I don't know if some of you may have found out that if you were like, say you're dealing with somebody and they've been flirting with other people, like I found the card. Behind the mask. Like, I don't know if somebody kept doing something. Like, I don't know if this person, if you're dealing with someone, because to me, it seems like with the flirt and the betrayal, this seems like this is like a love situation, right? Somebody may have been caught flirting, or they keep flirting with other people, and it's getting to the point where you're like, no, this really bothers me. I don't like it. I feel like they're betraying me. They're cheating on me. And you're getting to the point where you're like, I'm going to speak my truth. And maybe you're no longer lying to yourself. You're no longer wanting to lie to yourself and try to justify or minimize their behavior, or I don't want to say justify, but there's another word where you try not to make it a big deal, but it bothers you. If this bothers you, you probably had taken the time, or you are taking the time, or you're being called to take the time to explore your feelings, to see why it bothers you and how you're going to move forward with the situation. Because you may be at this point where you're wanting to end the relationship, but that requires communication and stuff. But if this is something that the person keeps doing despite you, expressing, or maybe you haven't said anything and it's getting to the point where you feel like saying something, because that's what I was saying, because you kept like maybe brushing it off, bouncing back from it. It's like, no, you're probably at this point where you want to speak, and you're going to tell them exactly, because you had time to process how you feel. And you want to speak your truth. This is a general check-in, energy check-in for today. Energy check-in for today. But I'm going to answer yes or no questions once I finish with this. Let me get my phone. I had to see the time. Okay, about 10 minutes. I'll start the yes or no. So around 2:30. You probably had taken the time because you've been probably not showing how you felt, and how you get into the point where you need to speak up. You're going to express that this person's flirting. Maybe, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're messaging other people, just flirting in front of you, because some people do that. And I don't know why people do that. That's so disrespectful. Maybe speak it up and saying how you feel because you've had the time, or you're being called to take the time to process whatever it is that you're feeling, and also how you want to communicate your true feelings, your raw feelings, because like disappears at the bottom, decline, die, whether be forgotten. It's like you may be done with the situation, especially with how this person may react to you confronting them. It's all dependent on how this person reacts. Because some people, like I know, like sometimes I could come off as flirty, but it's just me being nice, you know? And usually if I come off as flirty with somebody and I'm being nice, I don't like them. The person I like, and I don't know if anybody's a Scorpio or has heard this joke about Scorpios, that when Scorpios like somebody, they like to tease them. That's true for me, you know? Yeah. So let me see. Okay. I'm not reading for anybody. This is a general reading for the collective. This is an energy check-in. Some readings resonate with people and some readings don't. So I'm not reading for anybody. Sometimes the message, like Hera, I haven't seen her in a couple of days. And she just happens to come through. So I don't know if this is Hera's reading or not, but sometimes it just happens that way. You know, I'm not reading for anyone specifically. So let's see. Let me get 3 cards for guidance. Three cards for guidance. This reading is you know, but today is a weird day. Today is the blood moon. Then we had the lunar eclipse today. And Divya, who are you asking if they're in a bad mood? Who's in a bad mood? Okay, let's see. Let's see what the general advice is for this. Or we could get more details, okay? Oh, my cards are upside down. So we got the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is about communication. It came on the sideways. So definitely someone is considering communication and how they're going to communicate and what way they're going to communicate. I still have my cards in reverse, so I'm not going to take them as reversals. In fact, I'm going to flip them over. 10 of Wands. This may have been like I said, resilience after setbacks, recovering quickly, determination. You can't keep me down. I don't know. When I saw this card and with the me versus me and no filter and bouncing back, it just made me think like somebody keeps doing something and you kept, and then this at the bottom, it just made me think that putting on a mask, time to speak up because you've probably been holding back and now you're like trying to give yourself a pep talk. But like, before all this, like holding back, it could have been a burden, like holding back your feelings. Especially if you felt like you have been betrayed. Because, you know, some people don't think flirting is cheating or flirting is disrespectful, but that's subjective, you know? And then 2 of Cups, process. It's like you're gonna have to decide, process your thoughts about this connection. If it's a love connection, it could even be a friendship, you know, or any type of partnership. You consider if this is a partnership that you want to continue, but it's all dependent on how the communication goes, you know. It's dependent on how this communication goes. Oh no. What is that bias? Some of you may be considering moving on because it's dependent on the communication. It's like, can you move past this or do you need to move on from the situation? You know, do you need to heal, recover, take time to yourself? You know, especially with the betrayal card, you know, betrayal is basically like the 3 of Swords. And then we have the 4 of Swords here. So it's like, do you move on and heal? Can you both move on and recover? Can the relationship improve? Can it be salvaged? It's all dependent on how the communication goes, you know? Like, is somebody gonna be willing to put in the work? You know, with the 8 of Pentacles showing up, is someone gonna be willing to put in the work to improve the relationship or to change their behavior in some way, bring balance? restore, reconcile if it already has been a breakup with the Temperance card showing up. But it's all depending on the conversation that you have. And it's also depending on when you process your feelings, what conclusion you come to. But it's ultimately, I feel like it has to do with how the communication goes, because it may not go well. Sometimes people don't think they're doing anything wrong, you know? I'm not doing personal readings. I'm doing yes or no questions only. So you can ask a yes or no question. Yes. So, the thinking is a good thing, but because that's you processing, especially if there's feelings. I could answer that, Divya. Hold on a moment. Okay, Divya? Yeah, if there's like some things you need to process, and people process things differently, and like me, I'm a thinker. I'm an overthinker, but what was I gonna say? Sometimes you have to like I was thinking, like sometimes if you want to say something, and people do this, they practice what they want to say, how they're gonna say it, the exact words. They imagine the responses that they'll get and how they will reply, everything. I don't know if that's you, but if somebody is feeling like they're not doing anything wrong, then and they don't want to change, then you already know that's not right for you, and that moving on is the best thing to do. Oh my gosh! If I could get paid for overthinking, I'd be a rich woman right now. I'll be so rich. Okay, so I'm gonna put those cards away. I'm gonna be starting the yes or no reading. Okay. Hi, Vivi. How are you? Oh, yeah. That's my problem. I don't practice. I'm very impulsive with my communication, and sometimes I guess it's because I've been that person that didn't speak up, and if I think about it, this kind of resonates with me in a way, but from how I used to not speak up for myself, and now I do, but it's like I take time to reflect on what I want to say, but I don't really practice. Sometimes I don't have a filter, like that card said, no filter. Well, I'm glad the reading resonated with you. It's like I never know who the readings are going to resonate with, and I appreciate you sharing that with me, because that lets me know that I'm connected to you. I'm connected to whoever resonates with me. Which name? Artemis Oracle? Or my real name? I don't think a lot of people know my real name, Tanya. My name is Tanya, but I go by Tan because people don't know how to say Tanya. Well, I like Artemis Oracle too. Okay. Let me put these cards away. Oh, it's 2:30. Perfect timing. Okay, so I'm gonna be answering yes or no questions. It's spelled that way, but take the I out. There's no I in my name. But sometimes they spell it with the I and no Y. But my name is spelled with the Y. Okay, let's go to thank you. Yes, there are beautiful names. Thank you. Okay, Divya. So you want to know if Divya, you want to know if you upset Ashish? Hi, Sura. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so I'm going to split the deck, all of the cards in the upright. So I have to split half the deck, then shuffle them again so that they're ready. I'm going to shuffle it one more time. I'm going to split the deck in half. That's about half. And then I'm going to flip the cards over. So half the deck is going to be reversed and half the deck is going to be upright. So that's going to be the yes or no's. Okay. Let's see. Did Divya upset Ashish? Did Divya do anything to upset Ashish? Okay. Did Divya upset Ashish? Did Divya upset Ashish? I wonder how's the weather where you are right now. It's raining over here in New York. Did Divya upset Ashish? Did Divya upset Ashish? It looks like it's saying no, Divya. So if it's coming out saying no, it might be he's upset about something else going on here. I don't know. I don't know if there's something going on in his side that you don't know about, but it's saying no, you didn't do anything to upset Ashish. I hope it helps. So let me see who else has a question. Okay. So Surha, Rohit, and Marubala reuniting. Rohit and Marubala have a reunion. It's looking like a yes, you will have a reunion, Surha. I don't know if which one you are. I think Rohit or Marubala. I'm not sure, but it's looking like it's a yes that you and your person that you're in no contact with will reunite. Someone may want to apologize. It was the King of Cups, so someone may apologize. I don't know if somebody had, did something or said something, but they may be coming back and apologizing. Okay, I hope that helps, Sudha. All right, let's see. Is Zayn upset with Hera? 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 It's saying yes. Yeah, and this is the blocking card, yeah. But he's trying to make some sort of decision. He's still making a decision about something. He's still thinking about something, and I think once he's come to some sort of decision or finds the answer that he needs, that's when he may unblock you. But you got the 2 card. That's too far. I don't know. Here, I don't know. Have you been blocked for 2 months? Because 2 months came up in my mind. I saw 2 months. Oh my gosh. I didn't see your comment, Divya, and I see you put 2 months. That is crazy. Because I saw 2 months and I just saw your comment after I said that. Okay, let's see. So I don't know if, because I saw the 2 of Swords, and then I was thinking about time frame, and then 2 months came out. So I don't know if you've been blocked for 2 months, or hopefully in up to 2 months, he might come, like, might unblock you. Take that as it resonates, because that's crazy how I just saw that and I didn't even see it before. Okay, Hera. Will Hera perform well in 2026? Will Hera perform well in 2026? It's saying no, but you got the Strength card. So there's something that I don't know if you have certain insecurities that stop you from doing things, that block you. Maybe, yeah, I'm thinking insecurities or fears. If there's something that you're specifically thinking about doing or performing well in, you're gonna have to I guess get more practice, or because this is a Strength card in reverse, so it's like no, but there's something about your courage, your bravery, that you need to improve on, because that the confidence thing is, you need to be more confident. That's something that you need to work on, improving your confidence, because I think that may be what's maybe blocking you from, that may be something you have to work on this year so that you can see some results. And we're still in the beginning of the year, so that's something. So there's something specific that you're thinking about performing well in, then you need more practice. You need to be more confident with it. If it's something that you have to learn, then you have to do more research and, continue studying, researching, learning, getting more information. But I feel like it has to do with confidence. So once you get that, you've improved that, then 2026 can be a good year for you. I hope that helps. So Pure Angel, I can't, I'm only answering yes or no questions. And I'll only ask questions that involve you, not if there's someone else that's not here is dealing with somebody else. I can only ask questions if they're dealing with you, when it comes to you. So you have to rephrase your question. So we could ask, who is Suhail? Who's that? Is that you, or is that the person? Is that him? Okay, I read your question, Divya. Okay, here I read your questions. So I just need Pure Angel to let me know. It's a friend, but what's your name? I could just use Pure Angel and Sahel. All right, let me see. Does Sahel have feelings for Pure Angel? Romantic feelings, right? We want to know if romantic feelings. Okay, I can't ask about if he's in a third party because he's not here. But let's see. Does Sahel have feelings for Pure Angel? Does Sahel have feelings for Pure Angel? Sahel have romantic feelings for Pure Angel? Oh, it's looking like a yes, he does. Pure Angel, it came out as a yes. The card's upright, so it's a yes. It looks like he does have feelings for you. But since this is the World card, there may be something that's ending on his side. that he needs to close out before anything. And if you know if he's dealing with somebody else, let him finish that off. Do not become a third party, because karma is a bitch, okay? You don't want karma, okay? You don't want to get into a relationship with someone who's still in a relationship, because who's to say that he won't get in another relationship while he's in a relationship with you? You know what I mean? So if he is dealing with somebody else, that has to end before he can pursue anything with you. I hope that helps you, Angel. Okay, Hera. Okay, Divya. Okay, yes. But you know what? The thing, Divya, is he needs to be happy too. So we could pray all we want, but if whatever's going on that's bothering him, it's something that he needs to resolve, you know? So we choose our happiness. So we could pray for someone to be happy, but they have to also want that for themselves too. Okay? Okay, will Zane and Hera reunite? Will Zane and Hera reunite? Vivi, we only answering yes or no questions. Okay, so, okay, let's see. Will Zane and Hera reunite? Is it Zane and Hera reunite? Will Zane and Hera reunite? It's funny because it's like there's still gonna be a specific card for you, Hera, to answer this question, because I'm shuffling a lot and I don't want to force it. Will Zane and Hera reunite? Will Zane and Hera reunite? Ooh. It's looking like a yes, but it's like someone's taking a break. Someone's resting. So someone still needs time they still need time for them to themselves. But yes, it's looking like a yes, Hera. You and Zane will be reunite. It's just that Zayn may need time to himself. But it seems like he may be resting, he may be healing, he may be praying, meditating. I don't know if anybody's Muslim here, because I know Ramadan is going on. So I know the haram, you want to make sure everything's halal, right? You want everything halal if you're Muslim, you know? Okay, let's see. Phoebe. Okay. Oh, wow. I was right. 2 months. I'm just seeing your comment, Hera, because I had to go all the way to the top to look at the questions that came earlier. Okay. Wow. That's 2 months. Wow. So okay. Oh, you're welcome, Pure Angel. Have a great day. Okay. Okay. Vivi. Phew. I know that's an Italian word. I know pew is an Italian word. Because I'm thinking più tardi. Più tardi. I could be wrong. I don't know if you're Italian or not. I could be wrong, but I know pew is an Italian word. Okay. So is Stavros thinking of Vivi? Okay, bye, Divya. Have a great day. Take care as well. You're welcome, Pure Angel. I read your question, Hera, about you and Zayn. Okay. Is Stavros thinking about Vivi? Vivi. What's her pretty name? Vivi. This time I was thinking about Vivi. I'm gonna lock the cards for some reason. Is Stavros thinking about Vivi? Is Stavros thinking about Vivi? Is Stavros? Oh, Lord. I think right now it's looking like a no. And remember, I'm reading for the current energy right now. So there could be something going on right now because this is the Seven of Pentacles. He's thinking about something, but it may have to do with work, money. It's looking like a no. But if I read it a different way, like not a yes or no, it could be he's maybe working on, he's probably reflecting on something, reflecting on the past, reflecting on something, and trying to come to some sort of decision, because the Judgment card is about coming to a decision. I think he's still looking for answers right now. He's looking back in the past, looking at what he's done, how he's invested. But that may be why he's not thinking about you. He may be thinking about you, but it may not be in a good way. But I feel like we're gonna go with no, because I feel like he's probably working on or focused on something else right now. And with the Pentacles here, he could be, I don't know, maybe he's working right now for all I know, but he could be focused on his money right now at this moment. So he could be distracted. I hope that helps. Okay. Okay, let me see. I already forgot his name, you angel. Let me look him up again. Does he have feelings for you, angel? Yeah, does he have feelings for you, angel? Does he love you, angel? Okay, does Sahara love you? Does Sahara love you? My shirt keeps doing some weird thing. Does Sahara love you? Sahara love you? It looks like it's a yes. That he does love you. Sohail does love you. It's looking like a yes. And I think it's something that, that he knows. He knows. He's aware. He's aware of how he feels about you. It's not like, some people, they don't know what they're feeling. They don't even want to pay attention to it. But he, from that card, he knows. He's not in denial with it. He's not denying it. But I don't know if he's expressed that to you, but if you're asking, I don't know if it's because he hasn't said it, but it's something that he knows. Okay, Divya's question. Is Ashish in love with Divya? Is Ashish in love with Divya? Is Ashish in love with Divya? Oh, I don't like this. It's saying no. It came up with a no. But you said, right now, he's stressed out. Because you said he's stressed, right? Look at the Nine of Swords came out. He's stressed out. And when you see like the one card upright and one down, that's like a maybe, but he's stressed. So there may be some sort of confusion on his part. Because right now he's probably not even focused. If there's something going on the outside, something that's causing him stress, you said he's stressed, that may be where he is right now. So what I know about men is that if they're focused on one thing, if they're stressed out, it's like nothing else exists. They're just more focused on whatever they have to deal with. If they're stressed out about something, that's where their mind is. That's even maybe where their heart is. So I think that's why that came out as a no. But we saw the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords is about anxiety, stress, overwhelm, not being able to sleep, not being able to rest, not being comfortable. That's not a good place to be in. That's not a good energy to be in, you know? I hope that helps, Divya. You're welcome, Pew. Many blessings to all of you. Thank you for joining me. Summer Ray. Hi, how are you? You know, we want them to be jealous, right? Hey, Naima. Yes, I did do the energy check. So it was, I started it, it's the first half of this live. So if you want to scroll back, you can see it if you like. But I hope you're doing well. Okay. I'm going to put that card back first because I have an extra question. Summary. Summary, Lana. Does Summary Lana's crush get jealous when she's talking to other boys? Does he get jealous when she's talking to other boys? Oh my God, the song that's coming up in my mind right now is that Kesha song, Give me all the boys. Give me all the boys. Somewhere Lana's crush get jealous when she's talking to other boys. Oh, you're stressing him out. Remember, I'm reading for current energy. And remember, this yes or no questions are for entertainment purposes, but somehow I'm able to help people. Somehow the cards that are coming out resonate with people. So for you, it seems like he does get stressed out, Summer Ray Lana. Yeah, this boy's pressed. Hopefully not too pressed, but yeah. You're stressing him out. I hope that helps. Thank you, Farah. Thank you so much. Ooh, Greece. Yes, I know Stavros. That's such a Greek name. That is such a Greek name. Wait, I think I answered your question, Ashish, but I think it's because he's like he came up with the star reversed and the 9 of swords upright. Okay, I answered Summary's question. And thank you, Divi. Oh wait, Divi. All right. Thank you, Hera, for reminding people how to ask the question. Don't be sad, Divya. This is, emotions, they're like the ocean. Sometimes it could be still, and sometimes there could be waves. Right now, you're in a wave. Things are going to calm down. Okay? And don't be pressed over a man, I know like how when we really love somebody and let me shut the hell up because I understand what you're feeling, because I've been there myself. But the thing is, it's like you have to take care of yourself. You have to make sure you're happy, because if there's something going on with him that has nothing to do with you, you can't take it personally. You know, the same way you could have stuff going on with you that has nothing to do with him. He can't take it personally. It's just that, when you and him are together, that's your time together. But then he has his own time without you, and you have your own time without him. So right now he needs his time to himself because he's going through something. So we have to give the people we love the space they need, you know? And that's how we show them we love them, because if say we don't want to be the type of person that's waiting for someone and they're doing whatever they want with whoever they want. I'm not saying to ever do that. Never. I will never tell another person to do that. What I'm saying is that sometimes some people need time to themselves but when you come back and if you're there because they needed to work something out that has nothing to do with you, it's good to be like the person that's still there, but not because, don't be desperate. That's the whole point of this. You could be there to support him, but don't be like so dependent, But if he needs you or he wants to be around you, then he will contact you, But I think it's important to allow the people that we love and we're in romantic relationships to give them time and space to want us and miss us, because if we're always on top of them, they're gonna sometimes, depending on how much they love you, they may get sick of you if they don't love you that much, But Divya, don't be sad. Don't be sad. You like that, Summer Rae? You can't be sad because someone else is. Well, you know what? No, we could be sad for other people, but the thing is, that's being empathic and caring. But there's something that he needs to work on his own. Because he needs to work everything out. Because, sometimes when you're not sure about something and you don't understand and you need more information, or you're still processing, like, and remember at the beginning of the reading, you have to process things. That may be what he's doing right now. And that's why he needs to, that's why he's stressed out. I don't know. He's trying to figure something out. He's trying to solve a problem. It depends. But, just be supportive. Okay? Because if you're sad, that's not going to help, Hi, Priya. How are you? Yes, I'm doing yes or no questions. And I have 2 minutes, so you have to ask it very quickly because I'm about to leave. I have to end this live soon because I have to go back to work. Yes or no question. Remember, card upright is yes, card reversed is no. Okay. Yes. You are. It's gonna be a bit stressful for you, but you will. Just don't give up. Okay? It's looking like yes, you will clear your CMA. But it's going to be a struggle. There's going to be some things that you're going to have to work through. But yes, it's looking like that. Okay, Hera's question is the last one I'm taking. And then I have to go. I might do a live after 5 p.m. today. I'm going to might do a reading, or like a general collective reading and then I'll start answering yes or no. You're welcome, Priya. Have a good day. Yes, Hera. Yes. Yes. And you're going to be happy. The King of Cups is so happy. He doesn't look like he's smiling, but, like emotionally, he's fulfilled. Bye, Summer Rae. Have a great day. So that's your answer. So I hope everybody has a good rest of their day, evening ahead. And I'm sending you lots of love and light. And thank you for subscribing and liking and joining. And I hope you take care. And if later on, hopefully I get to see you. Bye, everyone. You're welcome, Hera. Thank you, Hera. Bye.